Right, we should be good to go right now. Just gonna drag this over here. Drag this over here. And yeah, here we are. Second round of qualifying this season. I'm just gonna get all the links posted. We are starting a little bit early, but just getting the stream out here and get all the links posted. Putting out to the people. Early, but so you can just, amass a crowd. Let me mute that. That's muted too, which is good. And yeah, welcome everybody. Just going to ping everyone first. And yeah, we'll get into it. We're just going to mass a crowd quickly before we start up qualifying. So yeah. Just going to spread the links out. I know, we saw today early morning in practice. It was the McLarens that had pace. Force India was surprisingly quick. The Brawns also had a good bit of speed. But this is the first second qualifying of the year. And it should be a good one. Welcome to everyone who's joining the stream. And yeah, we're just going to get some people in here. And then without further ado, we'll get started in a minute. Somewhere along the line. And yeah, I hope you can all join us for what should be round 2 of qualifying. Monza this week, the Italian Grand Prix. Monza's such a good track. It's going to do well to top last week's race. That was, of course, the race at Australia in Melbourne at Albert Park. And that was a lot of fun. You guys already seem to enjoy it. The series was received well on that first weekend, and time to get our second weekend underway here. So I just want to welcome everyone again to the stream. Just joining. We'll get going in 3 minutes. Just kind of waiting for the flow of people to come in. We won't be there for too long, hopefully, and we'll be underway shortly. Welcome everyone. If you're on stream, please pop in, say hi in the chat. And yeah, here we are. 3 people watching. Say hi if you're here. We're going to get going in about 2 minutes. 55 or 5-2 the time. And 4 people watching now. It's good to have a good crowd. So yeah, just give us 2 minutes, guys. We're just going to get a few more people in. Please stick around with us. 20-minute qualifying session at Monza. In fact, we can load up the game quickly while everyone else gets in. And, we're going to load up Grand Prix 4. And anyone that's here, welcome. Foremost. And yeah, we're going to open up the game here. Give it a few minutes just to cycle through and cycle out. Just going to go on the options here. Set to realistic weather. So we could have a chance of rain potentially. And when the rain comes, it pours. And that could really make an interesting qualifying session for these drivers. Whoever else is watching, thank you. I appreciate it. And just giving it another minute, and we'll get underway. First weekend was really good again, so again, I thank you all for tuning in and watching to that. It's time to go to Monza. Yes, Italy, the quickest track, I believe. Oh no, the A1 ring, I think might be or was. But it's a very quick track, Monza is. We've seen records set here in the past beforehand, and that's probably, we could see another one today. You never know. These cars do go quick around this track, and yeah, best of luck to all the drivers today. Without further ado, let's get into qualifying. And it's a perfectly dry session again, so again we will not see wet weather at the track. And it's a perfectly nice and sunny day in Italy. Of course, they love their Ferraris in Italy. The Tifosi, very big supporters. Let's see what Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and Max Rossi can do. Here we go then. Round number 2 of the season. First race winner was a surprise. It was Sean Richardson here in the Williams. And is this the right track loaded up? We've not loaded the right track. That is a massive error on my part. My apologies, guys. That's Hungary. We don't want to go Hungary. It's this one instead. My apologies there, everyone. That was Hungary. That wasn't Monza. And it's going to be completely the same. Completely fine conditions once again. So, again, I apologise for that. That is a big mistake on behalf of me. And, yeah, now we'll get into it. For real. Probably won't have anyone watching, but hey, I'll just stream it, see what happens.
You are starting the session.
And, here we go then. This is more like it. First weekend winner was a surprise victory for Sean Richardson in the Williams camp. Williams played some great strategy. Richardson first, Anderson coming home in 4th place. What a great result for them and their team. They did superb. And we'll see them out on track here. They weren't the quickest in practice, but let's see what they can do today. It looks like Max Anderson's going to be the first driver to leave the pit lane here. And he'll be the first guy out on track here. 20-minute qualifying session. All 20 cars, a straight shootout. Remember, these yellow cars are here, but they won't compete in the race, so just ignore them. And they are widely off the pace. And without further ado, here we go. Max Anderson leaves the pit lane for Williams. Fantastic 4th place in the first round at Albert Park in Melbourne in Australia. He's backed up his teammates' win in the 2009 Australian Grand Prix with a 4th place as Williams lead the constructors' standings going into round number 2. Anderson and Richardson, they did lack a bit of pace though in practice, but we'll see what happens here. Both the Toyotas are out. Collins and Bulin, Jose Mills, Brett Sirra, Lonergan Scott, who won the first pole position of the season in the Brawn. Who can we go on board with here for the first lap? Let's go on board with Lonergan Scott. We're going to take you for a lap. Kind of around Monza, kind of half a lap. He won the first pole. Can he do it today again and repeat that success? Here goes Nolligan then, starting his flying lap. The first bunch of the session here. Let's see what the Brawn GP driver can do. Can he make it back-to-back pole positions? The Brawn, or does someone else come out on top? It was Rainey that was fastest in practice for the McLaren crew. But now it's Nolligan Scott's turn maybe to make his way and make his claim to potentially try and earn another race victory. It was a podium finish for Nolligan last time out, 2nd at Australia. And, let's see what he can do here in terms of his lap time and where can he place that Brawn GP. First we're going to go on board with Max Anderson here, see what lap he sets and see where the rest of the field goes. Williams, again as I mentioned, trying to back up that first week of success and show it wasn't just a fluke, show that they do genuinely have pace. But we'll see here how they get on as Max rounds the final turn. And down the long front stretch here at Monza. Where does Anderson position himself? It's going to be a 1:22.76. Where does that lap time put him? Here comes William Bullen and Mitchell Collins, both in the Toyotas. Bullen goes fastest. Collins can only go second. What about Sirra? Don't know where he'll go, but we'll check him with Monaghan. Scott, who now does go fastest, almost half a second quicker. No surprise, considering how much pace that Brawn GP does have. A great lap from him. Where can Evan Hunter put himself on the grid? Sixth only, a slow lap for him. Mac Johnson then, P2 in first practice. And he goes fastest. 10th quicker. Where does his teammate Derek Hamill place? This has been the surprise package of the weekend. The Force Indias have been so quick. Hamill goes third fastest. What a great lap from him. What about Fitzwater? He goes fastest now. Eli Bright can only go 8th fastest. Not a great time for him. Fitzley on provisional pole, and the Ferrari fans love that. Here in Italy, Ozcan only 7th fastest. What about Sean Richardson, last week winner for Williams, only 9th. And now Jack Marshall will be next driver to set down a lap time, and 8th only for him. Those are standings off the first set of lap times, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr. for Ferrari goes fastest. Mac Johnson second fastest, Morgan Scott in third, Hamill in fourth, Bullen, Sirra, Ozcan and Marshall are up top 8. And then you have the rest of the drivers there. Look at Collins, Richardson and Bright, not going to be happy with those lap times. Anderson, Hunter and Mills way down the order too. Still quite a lot of drivers here yet to set a lap, so you know, we're waiting still for both McLarens to come out. Keegan Thompson hasn't come out yet. Minnick, Rossi and the other Ferrari, Patrick Smith and the Renault. The only drivers so far yet to come out on track, but that is the standings off those first set of hot laps. They'll go into pit for a fresh load of fuel. We'll change the tyres. Let's see who ventures out on track for a second time in the second set of hot laps. What a lap from Fitzwater, by the way. The Tifosi will love that. Scintillating lap time from the Australian. Could be on provisional. He's on provisional pole right now, and that will go down extremely well with the fans here at Monza. Let's see where else anyone can position themselves. As they all push themselves into the pit lane. The mechanics are out here. About 13.5 minutes remaining in the session. Who is going to be next out on track? Here comes Rainey, the fastest man in practice. Can he replicate that lap time and potentially put himself on pole? He's out on track. Here comes Minnick. Sirra's out for a second pop at the Bullet. And this is Rossi, Fitzwater's teammates. So the Ferraris have shown pace. Can they show it again here? Got a little bit of lag happening right now. Keegan Thompson out onto the pit lane. Out of the pit lane. Now on board with Luke Rainey, the fastest man in practice. The McLarens have been quick all weekend. What can they do now? What can Rainey do? Can he put it on pole? We'll find out. We're going to watch his hot lap here and see how fast he can go. You know, once he gets through this last sector or two. Evan Hunter's out for a second crack, and everyone's out and back onto the track for another go. Strickland, the other McLaren, out on the racetrack. Luke Rainey. 12 minutes remaining in the session, so still a long time to go. Probably they've got another tie and enough time to probably set down a lap or two each. I don't know how quick they can get the turnaround here. I've noticed the quality is dropping a bit here, but I apologise for that. And here's Rainey's lap. Enjoy this, folks. It's going to be good. See there, Rainey is fastest in that cut in the second sector, quicker than Fitzwater. What does he do in this third sector? Does he improve or does he regress to the Ferrari driver? Rainey through the last turn. Is he going to put his McLaren on pole here? To the line. Rainey fastest by almost 2 attempts. What a great lap time. Sira here on a flying lap. Oh, Minnick's binned it off at the turn. He almost hit Rossi. Minnick with an off here. Whoa, Brunson. Lost that a lot. Hey, Eli, how's it going, man? Rossi only 8th fastest. Where does Minnick go? Well down the line. Keegan Thompson in the Red Bull. 6th fastest for him. Again, not a great lap time from the Red Bulls. Not setting the best pace. Where does Hunter go? Only 8th fastest. Patrick Smith only 7th fastest. What about Nonagon Scott? Can he make it back to back? Pole positions. He can't improve on his time. Mac Johnson. Where does he put the Quick Force India? 2nd fastest. A great lap from Mac. He was that close to stealing the pole. An upset for the Force India guys. Lathan Strickland. 4th fastest. Another good lap. Those McLarens are fast. Can Fitzwater regain his pole position here that he had with that first lap time? He can't improve. Fitzy can't. Max Anderson next on the track. Only 16th. Where can the other Force India go? These have been surprisingly quick this weekend. Hamill can't improve. Collins can't improve. And Rainey stuck behind the slow car. That pesky yellow car. The standings then. Right now are as followed. So Rainey has the fastest lap. Mac Johnson 2nd fastest. Fitzwater 3rd. Strickland in 4th. So good lap from the McLaren. Scott is 5th. Hamill 6th. Keegan Thompson in 7th. 8th for Patrick Smith. Bulin 9th fastest. 10th for Evan Hunter. 11th Brett Sirus. 12th for Max Rossi. 13th for Ozcan. 14th Jack Marshall. 15th Mitchell Collins. 16th for Max Anderson. And the bottom kind of lot here. Kashawn Richardson and Eli Bright really need to get out and set another lap time because they had a poor first lap. Both of those guys. Minnick way off the pace there. 9 seconds due to that off at the final turn. But Luke Rainey was fastest. Heath Buelen's already set down his lap here, so he'll be pitting in. They probably have one more lap in them here. And there's a lot of guys here who would like to improve on their starting spots. Rainey was the fastest at the moment. The Force India's showing good pace. What about Fitzwater? For the home crowd, the Italians going crazy for him. And another decent and solid lap. But I would guess it's probably between the Force Indias and the McLarens right now. So here comes Kashawn Richardson, round 1 winner, out onto the track in the Williams. He needs to get a better lap time. Is this the moment for him to put himself back up the order here? 17th so far. It's been a poor lap for Kashawn. And he needs another try. He needs to have another crack and pop at this one. No one else is coming out. So Kashawn might have a clear racetrack here. Does that benefit him in the Williams? Can't see anyone else coming out on track right now. And Sean's going to try and sneak in a cheeky little lap time here. 7 minutes remain of the session. These are the final hot laps. Where can they go? Where can they put themselves in the order? Others are now exiting all out of the pit lane. And where will they find themselves? Sean Richardson then. Who else is coming out here? That is Ozcan. Eli Bright trying to get better that appalling lap time he set during his first run. Is that Fitzwater? It's not. It's Max Rossi trying to exit out onto the racetrack here. Loads of cars are coming out here. Look at Sirus, Rainey, Hunter. So they're all filing out here. And this is it. This is the money lap right here. A mistake-free lap and a good pace. Where can you find yourself in the order? This is Kashawn Richardson. And where will he go? He starts his flying lap right now. He's going to be right in the middle here of some of the guys exiting pit lane right now. He's going to be behind Fitzwater and in front of Mills. through the turn, they will race. Look at all those star-studded cars up there. Red Bull, Braun, Ferrari, the leading names in the championship, all in front of Sean Richardson. 3/10 down on Rainey's time in the first sector, so it's definitely not going to be a pole position that, but can he improve and get higher than 17th in the order for Sean Richardson? Been a wacky year so far. Richardson racing, his engine screaming up the straightaway. Where will he be in relation to Rainey this time? In sector 2, he's now a second behind at least here, so it's not a great lap time from Richardson. But whereabouts can he improve from 17th? That's the big question for him. That's what he wants to find out. Next driver currently setting down a hot lap is Ozcan, who's quite a way behind him. Hey Keegan. You're running 7th right now. You qualified 7th, but this hot lap here, so you've got a chance to improve at the moment. Richardson at the line. He can't even improve. It's a poor lap from Sean. Ozcan's the next one setting a lap time. Eli Bright's setting down a good lap time here. Here we go. Samuel Ozcan. 5/10 down. What about Eli Bright? Where is he in comparison to Luke Rainey? Only 2/10 off. It's a decent lap time from Bright. It might not be pole, but it's definitely going to put himself up the order after a abysmal first lap. I think that's the only way you can describe it for him. Ozcan out of the turn and up the straightaway. Can he improve on his time in the Renault? Ozcan 9th fastest, a good lap from him. Eli Bright 5th fastest. He might take that considering where he was starting beforehand. Here comes Max Rossi in the 3. Max crosses the line here for Ferraris. Poor lap time so far. Can he improve? He can't. Rainey trying to better his time. Trying to get back to his pole position. Can he improve? He can't. Next driver setting a lap time. Here comes Brett Sirra. Let's watch where he goes. 10th place for him. Nonagon Scott can't improve. Fitzwater can't improve either. What about Mac Johnson? Hey Fitzy, how's it going? Mac Johnson 2nd fastest in the Force India. What a lap time. Force India have found some incredible pace this weekend out of absolutely nothing. Jack Marshall can't improve. Minix down here in the sector, and that might be it. That might be all she wrote. Minix isn't going to win the pole. Can he improve in the Toro or so? I mean, it's a great lap time from Luke Rainey. Fitzwater was up there as well. Both the McLarens doing well. Where does Minix go? On the timesheet's 20th, only for him at poor lap. Strickland, he can still improve. This is for McLaren. Lathan Strickland. Where does he find himself on the grid here? Up the straightaway. Through the final turn. Strickland. Does he beat his teammate? 4th fastest again. It's a good lap. Can't argue with that, that's for sure. Here are the standings right now. And it's Luke Rainey who's on pole here. Just slightly over Mac Johnson. What a great lap time from the Force India driver. That is a stupendous time. Fitzwater in 3rd. He did alright. The Ferrari lovers, you know, they're going crazy for him. Strickland in 4th from McLaren. Both the Brauns on row 3. Eli Bright 5th, out qualifying his teammate Nonagon Scott in 6th. Hamill in 7th, so the Force India is doing great. How about Patrick Smith in 8th? Thompson 9th, Sierra 10th, Ozcan, Bulin, Hunter, Rossi, Marshall, Collins down the order, Anderson, Richardson, Mills and Minix setting appalling lap times. Don't think they're going to get out here for a 2nd lap. Someone is going to try and do it. And it is, I believe, the 15 of Keegan Thompson here. He's going to try and push his luck. Can he get round in time to set another lap time? It's going to be ever so close to see if Keegan can potentially, you know, beat the clock and get down another lap time and see where he can position himself. But Luke Rainey here might take his first ever pole position in the F1 series. Hey Keegan, hey guys, how's it going? Good to see you all joining. 5 people watching, I appreciate you coming all to tune in. It's Thompson against the clock. Can he get anywhere near that time of Rainey's? Can he improve? He's currently sitting 9th from 10th, both the Red Bulls, so they want to improve, they want to be better than that. And Thompson might be the guy to take him forward here. He's got 30 seconds between now and reaching the line to potentially set down a lap time here. That could bewilder everyone and catch everyone off guard. Eli Bright's left it way too late. He should have come when Keegan did. Keegan then, 15 seconds to get to the line. It's getting ever so close. Here he comes through the final turn. What can Thompson do? He's pushing. He's got it. His foot down on the accelerator. Can he beat it back to line? He will. Keegan Thompson here is going to be able to set down a lap time. But how fast can he go in the Red Bull? Beat the clock back. He's going to have a lap time, but he's going to be stuck behind this yellow car here, who we all know they're slow. Of course, because you have to have 11 cars in the Grand Prix 4 game, we are lagging a little here. Thompson, how fast is he in comparison to Rainey? A 10th off, but that's better from Thompson. The yellow car is slow, very slow. Is Thompson going to be able to overtake him? This might hinder Keegan's progress. Keegan looking for the overtake, but it's not going to work out. Can he get the slipstream from the yellow car? He won't, and this is the problem. Unfortunately here, that's the way GP4 is modded. And it might cost Keegan a lap time here. He's 9/10 off now. Can he improve? Or has the slow car hurt his lap time? He probably has. Luke's probably got the win. Well, not the win, the pole position. And Thompson here, I doubt he's going to improve. It's just such a shame, because he made it. He made it to get in that lap time, but this slow car's going to slow him down here. And that'll be his lap time done. Here comes Keegan Thompson, can't improve. And these are the standings then. Luke Rainey has his first career pole position in the NRUK F1 series. Mac Johnson will lap time in second. Fitzwater rounds out the top 3. So Tifosi will be happy with that one. Fitz, you've done the Ferrari crowd proud. And they can see the finishing order. See where you're starting for tomorrow. We're all looking forward to tomorrow's race. Everyone loved the first one. So we can get as many people viewing for tomorrow's race. If you can all enjoy it, come in and along for the ride. It was really a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's race at Monza as we cycle through the order here. Both Toro Rossos did not have a good lap time. Just going to save up here, guys. Once this session gets over, which it will as soon as, you know, the likes of Ozcan and Syrah cross the line here. Here comes Ozcan here at time. And neither will Syrah. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow's race. I hope you guys are too. You loved the race in Australia. Everyone did, so hopefully we can provide the same content tomorrow. Come along for the ride, come and tune along with us, and I'm looking forward to it. It's been a great start to this series, and the session is over now. Thank you all for watching. Thanks to Eli, Fitzy, and Keegan for coming in and supporting me and my channel. It really means a lot. And yeah, you can all leave now. The stream won't stop, but I've got to just do some stuff. I can't just save it up, so you can all go. Thank you all so much for watching. Who's not crossing the goddamn line? Oh, hello, we've got contact. Mills and Bright having it down on the cooldown now. Jesus, wept. Woo! Oh, here comes Evan across the line. Evan, hurry up, fella. We're all waiting for you. Across the line. Well, that was unexpected. Jesus Christ, Mills. Mills going crazy. It's like he got a fucking puncture or something. That was crazy. See, that's why you should always watch. When I tell you to go, don't go, because stuff like that can happen. Mills is way off the pace. Has he got issues? He has to have issues. kind of slow. It's like snail's pace here. Like, the session's over. They've all crossed the line. I don't know what. Wait, there you go. Right. Now I'm just getting saved up and whatnot. Options, save. Game has been saved. Save it anyway again. That was fun. I enjoyed that so much. Overwrite it yet.